Hello class, Miguel here. We're with our client Mackenzie for the semester again. Today we're going to be doing 4 tests on her. We're going to be looking for her blood pressure, her skin fold test, and her tricep area, her tummy area, and her thigh area. We're also going to be looking at some girth measurements, her waist size, and her hip size, as well as her flexibility in her shoulders, elbows, hips, and knees. We're going to start by getting the blood pressure. Put it here next to her artery. Turn it up. Go there. Alright, we're going to pump it up to 200. And once we get there, okay. So for blood pressure, we got 125/86. Remove that and record our data. Now we'll move on to the skin fold to get the body fat percentage. We're gonna start with her tricep area. I already did all the pre-markings before we even started the video. So we come from the shoulder to the elbow area halfway. It was about 6 inches. We're gonna pinch 3 inches in. Pinch 3 inches. Lock it in. And we get about 13 millimeters for the tricep area. Record that. Now we move on to her waist. Once again, I already pre-marked it earlier. So from the umbilical area to the side, to about 2 inches, we're gonna pinch 3. And we get about 13 millimeters once again. Now we're gonna move to the third site, which would be her thigh and back. For this one, I didn't get to mark it, so we're gonna measure it down to about the patella area and get about halfway, 6 inches right here. We're gonna get a little pinch and mark it in. And we get about 14. Now we'll move on to get some girth measurements on her. First thing we're gonna do is get her waist size. We wanna get her at this angle to the camera. Get the roller out, arms out. Oh, sorry. For waist size, sorry about that. We wanna get about the most inner part of her waist, so about right here, right above the hips. Around, bring it all the way around. So about 26 inches. Record that. Now for the hip size, we'll get her at this angle for the camera. It's tape measurement around. Find the hips. About 29.5. Now we'll go to the flexibility part of it. We're gonna get her shoulder flexibility. So for left and right arm. So we're gonna ask her to sit down. We're gonna get our genometer out. So we're gonna get her right arm first. So you're gonna stay here at an angle. We're gonna put your arms here. Find equal, and now you're gonna move your arm up like this. Yes. Keep on. Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, there. Stop. Here. There. Okay. So we got about 140 degrees of motion. We'll move to her right side now. Shift a little bit over. Arm relaxed. And go ahead and move up. Keep going. We get about 125 degrees of motion. Now we get her elbow. I'll ask her to sit here so we get a side view. We'll work with her right elbow, left elbow, sorry. Put the measurement here. And we'll ask her to move her arm in to there. Good. So we get about 53 degrees range of motion. Now let's work with her right. Relaxed. And go ahead and move it in, up. Okay. About 54 degrees. Now I'm going to ask her to lay flat right here. This way. Yeah, that would go ahead. We're going to get her hips. So it's very important to find the hip bones right here. That's where we want to line up. And then we're going to start with the right leg. Move out as much as possible. Go ahead and try. Don't force it. There we are. We move. Okay. Got about 143 degrees of motion there. We move on to her left hip now. Once again, find the hip bone right here as your landmark, and we'll ask her slowly, left leg out. And there we are. Follow through. Good. We get about 144. Last one we're going to get for flexibility is her knees. So I'm going to ask you to lay down facing face down. We're going to work with her right one first. So we're going to put it here next to the knee. And we're going to ask her slowly to bring the knee up as far as she could go. There we are. get about 120 degrees of range of motion. And then flip sides so the camera can see it. And then same deal on this side. We're gonna ask her to come up slowly. Good. Get about 127. Alright, the last test we're going to conduct today is the sit and reach YMCA test. For that, we're going to tape the tape to the ground at about the 15-inch mark. 15-inch. And we're going to ask our client to come sit. Your heels have to be here by the 15-inch mark, that way. Yeah, there you go, and then down. Spread them so the ruler in the middle of your legs. A little more back, a little more back. Perfect. For this, it's very important to keep legs straight on the ground, hands over each other, and to not jerk forward. You must go slowly forward. Knees down. You're gonna reach, and wherever your furthest is, you must hold there 2 seconds. Go ahead. 1, 2, good, okay. We got about 17 and a half. We're gonna ask her to do it 2 more times to ensure integrity of the reach. Go ahead 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 18 and a half. 1 more time. And 18 and a half once again. Alright, and you can get up again. 18 and a half. Alright, that concludes our testing for today. Thank you.